माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को बधाई। आपने मुझे
बहुत
मौका
बहुत
दिया।
धन्यवाद।
इन्हीं शब्दों के
बहुत
साथ
बहुत
जय हिंद, जय
धन्यवाद।
भारत।
श्री डीएम कत्तिर आनंद जी।
Thank you, Speaker Sir, for giving me an opportunity. Sir, I would like to focus on the employment crisis, devolution of tax revenue from the centre, agrarian crisis, precarious conditions that the public sector banks are in, textile crisis, and the issues in the MSE segment. So the employment status in India is showing an unprecedented fall in the total employment on 2014 to 2022. 50 million jobs are lost due to the multiple reasons. The major three reasons: demonetization, GST, and the COVID pandemic. So it is unfortunate the total employment of the youth population is rising massively. The increased trend of the contract employment in both the government and private jobs is another threat to the economic security and penance. If this trend continues for another 5 years, there will be a great chaos all over the country. This is a red alert for the union government and the state governments also. The society and the parents have to pay heavily for this catastrophe. It is ticking time bomb and need to be solved diligently. The union government, which promised to create 2 crore new jobs every year, are awfully short of that target. What is more dangerous is that they are trying to destroy already existing jobs in the government and PSU sectors. It is expecting that the private sectors will create more jobs, but due to the economic crisis, private sector is falling like 11 pins. Unfortunately, no concrete steps were taken to create new jobs at all. Sir, there are 40 lakh job vacancies in the central and the state government, as well as in the PSUs across the country. If the government can't take any proactive measures to provide government jobs for our youth population, a big catastrophe is waiting. Unemployment rate is all high, 10.3%. For the age group between 18 and 26, it is 30%. That means that 1/3 of the youth of the country is unemployed and another one are underemployed. This is a time bomb, sir. And the second point is the devolution of taxes. Sir, Tamil Nadu continues to be one of the largest contributors to the country's direct tax revenues. The union government is betraying Tamil Nadu on many counts, including the devolution of tax revenue with data. In devolution of the share of tax revenue, Tamil Nadu is not getting its due share. For example, for every 1 rupee that Tamil Nadu gives the centre, it gets back 29 paisa, as incidentally all BJP ruled states on their electoral prospective states are getting lion's share. This is unjustifiable, sir. During the past 10 years, the Central Finance Commission recommendations, Tamil Nadu is facing a huge financial losses. The allocation, which stood at 5.305% in the 12th Finance Commission, has come to 4.70 in the 15th Commission. Just because Tamil Nadu implemented family planning, sincerely the state is being betrayed in financial allocation for many schemes too. When compared to the amount Tamil Nadu is giving to the union government as tax revenue, it is receiving back very less. The union government has offered the state nothing but the state tax share. Tamil Nadu is providing 9.16% of the GDP to the centre, but the union government shared only 6.07% tax revenue to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has contributed 5.16 lakhs crores to the country's direct tax revenue, but in return, the state received only 2.08 lakh crores. Tamil Nadu is facing a huge financial crisis, sir. Sir, when the DMK government came to power, our Honorable Chief Minister, as well as our General Secretary of the party, and also our Honorable leader, Mr. T.R. Balu, they all visited the Honorable Prime Minister. On the first instance, our General Secretary took the liberty of the Chief Minister and explained to the Prime Minister. On the first meeting, he said, the heat and the dust of the election is over. Mr. Prime Minister, now we are here to extend our heart and hands in vision to build this nation. These are the words uttered by a General Secretary to the Prime Minister. In spite of that, still the big brother activity of the government of India is happening to Tamil Nadu. Sir, regarding the banks, sir, it is disheartening to see the performance of public sector banks are very much wanting. Most of them are sinking very fast. RBI report of 2023 has reported that in 2021, there were 7,338 frauds, amounting nearly about 1,32,000 crores. And in 22 it was 9,997, around 59,000 crores. In 2022, it is again being higher. 6 of the 11 banks don't even have a non-executive 6 of the 11 banks don't have the non-executive chairman reported on the wire in 2022. Even SBI, over the one-third public sector bank directors post 64 numbers are vacant on 12th January 2023. The RBI governor has recently said that quality of the directors is not up to the mark. Since 2024, none of the 12 banks have employee and officer directors which are mandated by law. This is in spite of a Delhi High Court directive. Still, the union government is not heeded to it. Sir, MSME segment, which is the largest provider of employment, is in crisis. Only large corporates are favored by the government and the smaller MSME segment are ignored. The loan facilities are not extended. Banks will be under serious trouble soon because of the amounts they have written off and the amounting of NPS. Sir, 599 corporate companies with the loans of about 100 crore rupees get a loan at less than 5%. Poor education loan borrowers pay 11 to 12%. So are the MSME borrowers. Why is this anomaly? 30% of the bank loans have been shifted to the non-banking finance companies, which get loans from the bank at 10 to 11% and lend at the rates of 36%. Now even the ceiling has been lifted. Sir, if this is the case, if the case continues, then the banking sector has to be looked upon and the union government and the finance ministry has to pay attention to the banking sector, sir. Sir, again, next point is the GST. Sir, GST has distributed the small business and the damage elsewhere sales tax system abruptly. Several lakh companies just could not cope up with the haphazard imposition of GST and the implications of the GST Raj. MSME took a big battling first by the demonetization, then by the haphazard GST. Sir, 100% guarantee scheme at a concessional rate of 9.25 for the MSME under the 3 lakh crore scheme was the second biggest component of the 20 lakh crore package announced in 2020. But nothing has happened. Only slogans we heard. Ease of doing business, 1 crore, 59 minutes, all slogans, sir. Finance Minister has prodded the public sector banks expeditiously ensure easier flow of credit to micro, small, medium enterprises and ask them to simplify the process. But bankers never heeded to the finance ministry. Still, even a single common man, if they want to get a loan, they have to face the hardship of the banks. Sir, there is a need for a quick dispersal of additional loan to MSME segment. The urged bankers to simplify the process, formats, documentation, but at the ground level, it is different. The banks ask too many questions and too many conditions and finally reject the loan proposal. This happens to 99% of the SMBs out of 100. The government should take a serious note of it and act accordingly. Currently, the rate of interest on the loans given by the banks to the MSME varies from 9.5 to 17%, depending on the risk perceptions. But no one is getting loans with a 9.5% interest. It normally goes to 14 to 50% and even 17% also. This is again a trap, literally unviable for anyone to stabilize their business. Sir, regarding Tamil Nadu, sir, our great Dravidian leaders, Thandai Periyar, Periyar Anna, and Dr. Kalaignar and our beloved Chief Minister M.K. Stalin have trained us to conquer the conquerors. Our Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has evolved a new political theory for the entire Indian nation called Dravidian model of administration. Sir, the Dravidian model means the face of a Dravidian government is not for power but to love, not arrogance but democracy, not ornamentation but simplicity, not totalitarianism but equality, not fanaticism but social justice. That is why it is being criticized by few and loved and followed by many states in India, sir. Sir, the Dravidian model cannot be subjugated. Sir, textile industry, this is a sunshine sector. There has been increased investments from the textile, from international and also from the domestic companies in Tamil Nadu, sir. Our Honorable Chief Minister called upon the Japanese industrialists to expand their investments in the state and invest in the infrastructure developments. Sir, I tell this August House, 6 memorandum of understanding between Tamil Nadu and various companies have been signed. to the tune of 818 crores in the state. And out of 82 projects, 52,000 crores are expected and will provide an employment to 92,000 crores. But the finance ministry is not even looking at the textile industry in Tamil Nadu, sir. Sir, there are in 22 districts in Tamil Nadu, there are new textile products and new textile policies have been evolved and given in Tamil Nadu, sir. But the state, the union government is not at all caring about, sir. Sir, I'm concluding, sir. I'm concluding, sir. Sir, an important point, which is a mass issue in Tamil Nadu, is the Manrega, sir. Sir, as per the reply given by the government in Lok Sabha on the 5th December 2023, government has stated that about 2,000 crores are pending wage liability to the states and 4,300 crores are pending as material liability as of 5th December 2023. The government in its supplementary demands is asking for 16,142 crores as an additional grant. There are three questions. Presently, there is a total pending of 6,000 crores and there is also a pending of 4 months of work to be done in Manrega. How does the government plan to manage these demands with a small allocation of 16,000 crores? How much allocated budget 60,000 crores has been spent so far? Additionally, the revised estimates will be 76,000 crores for Manrega, which will be 16.6 less than the 2022 revised estimates of 89,000 crores last year. Sir, I'm concluding, sir. Sir, I'm the only speaker, sir. Let me conclude, sir. When the number of activities of the beneficiaries of scheme is more than what was in 2023, why does the revised estimate so low? Sir, I belong to Vellore constituency. I have got 3 major points which I want to discuss in this budget, sir. Give me an opportunity to continue, sir. Sir, we are talking about Swachh Bharat, but the government of India is spending too much money on Swachh Bharat in all over India. But Swachh Bharat doesn't include only clean city, even sanitation is also coming under Swachh Bharat. Sir, I belong to Vellore, and Vellore is a big municipal corporation. It's a municipal corporation. It's a land of mutiny where the independence was started. I asked the government many times in the August House for the solid waste management disposal. The many proposals have been given to the government of India, but in this budget, nothing has happened, sir. And when we talk about development, Nahai is a very big functionary in the government of India. Sir, nearly about 4 years is over. The government has announced roads, major roads. One such major roads to this August House I would like to submit is from Chennai to Bangalore, which is a big corridor. Our Nitin Gadkari ji, Honorable Minister, also talked about this many times in this Parliament. Sir, till now, the money has been spent. Sir, it's a very important point. Money has been given, the tender has been floated, but the work has not been completed.
Thank you very much.
Sir, I'm concluding, sir. Concluding is a very important point, sir. Sir, the contractors in Tamil Nadu, the highways or the Nahai contractors are not heeding to the government at all. And in my constituency, sir, there are 4 bridges, Kandaneri Vettuvanam, Ambur Reddy Thopu, and also Ambur Newtown Bridge, which the funds have been allocated and nothing has happened, sir. Sir, I end up with one single line, sir. I would like to tell this August House and the Union government with one Tirukkural verse. Idipare illada yamara mannan kedupara illanum kedum. I would like to translate, sir, first in English. Sir, a king or a leader or a businessman who, without a god of men who can rebuke him, will perish, even though there will be no one to destroy.
Thank you, Sri Saugat Rai ji.
I request the